Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Absolute Superman number 5. This is the latest issue in the Absolute Superman saga. This is written by Jason Aaron with art by Rafa Sandoval. Releases Ariel on colors, letters by Becca Carey. In this issue, we have the final fate of Krypton. So brace yourself for this heartbreaking tale. Kal-El's life with his parents in the rural redlands of Krypton is a happy one, but when their entire existence is suddenly threatened, the elves have no choice but to make one last stand and fight for the truth. So we've been following the little bit of his story of what's going on in Krypton. How did Kal-El prepare to get to Earth? We know that he was older than usually in his mythology when the planet exploded. So of course that makes things very interesting. But I think what the book really nails here is just giving us this really cool like shock, right? We don't know what's going on with Krypton. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who's going to be able to escape, and we don't know what the escape plan is. We can assume some things just from knowing Superman's mythology. Um, Also, on the other side, we have some really, really cool art by Rafa Sandoval. Both whatever he's drawn on Krypton, the ship, the way that the suit configures itself to Superman is very cool, and we get to see a little bit of how that kind of came about. But also on the other side, we get to see Superman still hunting down for the Peacemaker, Christopher Smith, right? I guess the main Peacemaker, if you will, the one who killed all those people in the last issue. So it's a very interesting story where it's full of heartbreak on both ends. But I think Kal-El is losing a lot of control in the present storyline. So it's such a great juggling act by Jason Aaron and the team here, because you really have to have these moments that feel like they're gonna hit hard, and they managed to do so just by telling us the story that we're all very familiar with, but there's a lot of twists and turns. Um, there's a few scenes where Rafa Sandoval and the colors really lean into like this really red, angry tone, and it highlights that. I love seeing uh, the narration by the suit as well, which is also in red. So like it's like everything's out of control, and even Superman's inner dialogue, it's got the white letters with the black background. So it's really not what we're used to seeing, and I think that really highlights how he may be. His mind is not in the right place. There's definitely a beautiful color scheme, and I love that when we go back to Krypton, there's like this blue border around, and you'll see it as the art kind of flows through the video, the art previews, um, to really tell you like this feels kind of like a historical artifact that we are exploring. But there's a really fun kind of surprise that I don't want to ruin for this issue, because normally we know Superman is the last son of Krypton. Now, granted, we found out there's many other Kryptonians, but Jason Aaron really goes and takes this concept and just expands it in such a fun way. And at the end of the day, maybe it's time for Kal-El to come home, wherever that may be. So we don't know what he's been going through over the past 6 years or so that he's been on Earth. We don't know how he's been raised. We don't even know what is in Smallville, if anything. So that's going to be really fun to explore as we move forward. And then, of course, what the Peacemakers are going to do, what the organization is going to do to kind of keep, combating that. And then, of course, a lot of strings that are still being pulled from many directions in this world. So really enjoy this one. I think Jason Aaron, Rafa Gonzalez, and Rafa Sandoval and the team are doing a fantastic job. And I can't wait to see where we go from here. So let me know which cover you picked up. There's some really fantastic covers this month. But I love the A covers. I love Sandoval's work. So if you read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.